Namaskar students, I'm going to continue with money and banking, the last part of it. We are left with one quantitative measure and the qualitative measure of controlling the money supply by the RBI, this function. So quickly I'm going to tell you about, we are left with LRR and we are left with margin requirement. And in case this, I'm just going to quickly revise with all of you. Now we talk about, first of all, let us focus here. We talk about LRR, legal reserve requirement. Now this point, legal reserve requirement, it has two variants. The number one is CRR, that is cash reserve ratio, and number two is statutory liquidity ratio. Now what is CRR and what is SLR? CRR, it is that part of the deposits of the commercial bank which it has to maintain with the RBI. That means a part of deposit the commercial bank has to maintain with RBI in the form of reserve, which is known as cash reserve ratio. What is statutory liquidity ratio? A part of deposit which the commercial bank has to maintain with itself is known as statutory liquidity ratio. That means that reserve which the commercial bank has to maintain with itself is known as statutory liquidity ratio. Now, why is it compulsory for any commercial bank to maintain CRR as well as SLR? It has to maintain CRR because central bank is an apex body, plus central bank is the lender of last resort for all the commercial banks, and it has to maintain SLR, that is statutory liquidity ratio, because in terms of shortage of funds, that means when all the depositors, they come together to take their amount, to take their deposits from the commercial bank, and the commercial bank finds itself that it is running out of funds. So in that case, the commercial bank can utilize this reserve which is maintained with itself in the form of statutory liquidity ratio. Now, central bank has a sole authority to decide the rate of LRR, that is CRR as well as SLR. Central bank decides the rate on such a way that with the help of this, it can either control the money supply or create the money supply. Now, if central bank increases the rate of LRR, so what it is doing, the commercial bank has to maintain more amount of deposits as reserves. So as a result, they are left with less money to be advanced to the general public. So in this case, the money supply is being controlled. But in case the central bank decreases the LRR rate, so in that context, what happens is that the commercial bank are left with more money at their dispersal, so they can advance more money to the general public, which results in creation of money. Now we'll talk about the qualitative measure. Qualitative measure, under that you have a point which is known as margin requirement. In order to make you understand what is margin, let me take an example. Suppose I go to a commercial bank to take a loan amount. Now commercial bank won't simply give me the loan amount. Instead, it will ask for some security. So suppose as a security, I keep my property papers whose present market value is rupees 1 crore. And commercial bank advanced me a loan of rupees 70 lakh. Now I have kept a security whose present market value is 1 crore and commercial bank has advanced me a loan of 70 lakh. So the difference is 30%, and this 30% is known as margin. So margin, to put it into words, it is a difference between the amount of security and the loan advanced by the commercial bank. If the RBI increases the margin rate, like presently I've taken an example of margin being 30%. So if the RBI increases the margin to 40%, now I will be getting a loan of only 60 lakh. So in this case, the central bank is controlling money supply when it is increasing the marginal rate. But if the central bank decreases the margin, let's say from 30 to it comes down to 20. So now I will be getting a loan amount of rupees 80 lakh instead of 70 lakh. So in this way, it helps in creating the credit. So now why it is mandate or compulsory for all the commercial bank to maintain a margin? The reason behind is that to save itself. For example, in near future, what if the value of your property depreciates? So in that case, or to avoid that loss, the commercial bank maintains a margin. So in this order, it maintains the margin. So when the central bank increases the margin, it is controlling the credit. When it decreasing the margin, it is creating the credit. So just quickly, I'm going to tell you about all. Bank rate is the rate at which the central bank advances loan to commercial bank for a long period of time. In order to control the money supply, the central bank increases the bank rate, and in order to create credit, it will decrease the bank rate. Repo rate is the rate at which the central bank advances loan to commercial bank for a shorter period of time. In order to control credit, the rate of repo will be increased, and vice versa in case of money creation. Reverse repo rate is a rate at which the commercial bank parks its excess surplus with the RBI. In order to control the money supply, the central bank increases the reverse repo rate and vice versa. In case of open market operation, means buying and selling of eligible government security by the central bank on behalf of the government to and from the commercial bank. In case of controlling the money supply, the central bank will sell the security, and in case of creating the money supply, the central bank will purchase the security. LRR is already clear to you. So in case of controlling money supply, the rate will increase. In case of creating money supply, the rate will decrease. The same will happen with margin requirement. In order to control credit, the margin requirement will increase, and in order to create, it will decrease. So in a nutshell, students, bank rate, repo rate, reverse repo rate, LRR and margin requirement. The rate of all these will be increased in order to control the money supply, and the rate of all these will decrease in order to create the money supply. And in case of open market operation, selling will take place to control the money supply, and buying will take place to create the money supply. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.